Welcome back to the channel. If you're studying for the SHRM CP exam and want to feel more confident, more prepared, and a lot less overwhelmed, you are in the right place. Today, we're doing the first video of studying the 2025 SHRM BASK together, the 2025 SHRM BASK Glossary. Whether you're weeks away from your exam or just getting started, treat this as a study session with your favorite HR friend who gets it, because I've been in your shoes, and I want you to pass with confidence. Before we get started, I know fewer than 20% of my viewers are subscribed to the channel. It would be a great help if you subscribed. It's free, and it helps the channel grow. Subscribing is quicker than leaving a comment. But if you'd like to leave a comment and let me know what types of videos you'd like to see next, I'd love to hear what you think. Now listen, if you filled up your gas tank, grabbed lunch at a restaurant or done any kind of grocery shopping lately, you already know everything costs more than it used to. That's why I started using Upside, because if I'm going to spend the money anyway, I might as well get a little bit of it back. With Upside, you get real cash back. Not points, not coupons, for everyday purchases. I use it when I get gas, and every time I do, I watch a little cash trickle back into my bank account like a reward for being a responsible adult. And honestly, I'll take every win I can get. It's free to use, super easy to set up, and works at places you're already going, like Shell, Exxon, Popeyes, and tons of local spots too. After downloading the app and setting up an account, just open the app, claim your offer pay like normal, and boom, cash back in your account within a couple hours or days. So if you're ready to stop leaving money on the table, download the Upside app and use my code ASGMV for an extra 15 cents cash back per gallon on gas and an extra 10% cash back on restaurants or grocery. Most of my local gas stations are offering up to 20 cents off per gallon when you partner with Upside for gas, so you could be eligible for upwards of 35 cents per gallon back into your pocket when you enter my code when signing up and registering for Upside. Once again, sign up for Upside with my code ASGMV for an extra 15 cents back per gallon and an extra 10% cash back when you eat out at restaurants or shop for groceries. Everyone who signs up using my code will be directly supporting the channel. This video is brought to you in collaboration with Exam Edge. Exam Edge specializes in realistic online practice tests with detailed feedback for every question. This means you're not just memorizing answers, you're actually mastering the material, which is key to acing your exam. One of their most popular categories is human resources, offering bundles of 1, 5, 10, or even 15 practice tests for certifications like the SHRM CP and PHR. Personally, I choose the 10 or 15 test bundle. You get more questions for a better rate and even bonus freebies. What sets them apart for me is the unlimited access to unique questions. With over 1,300 for the SHRM CP alone, you'll be well prepared and confident for exam day. Ready to take your prep to the next level? Visit the links in the description box below depending on which test you're studying for and use the code SHIRLEY10 at checkout. That is SHIRLEY10 at checkout to save 10% on your order. By using my links, you'll not only save money, but also support this channel. Let me know in the comments if you've tried Exam Edge or have any questions. Happy studying! Now, let's jump into today's session. ED stands for Information Technology, which supports the storage, processing, and communication of digital information. A job analysis is a methodical process for identifying a job's tasks, responsibilities, and the qualifications needed to perform it. A job description is a document that outlines the essential duties, qualifications, and reporting structure for a specific position. Job enlargement increases the scope of a job by adding different tasks to create more variety. Job enrichment deepens a job by adding more responsibility and opportunities for personal growth and achievement. Job evaluation is the process of determining a job's value within an organization, often to inform compensation decisions. KPI stands for Key Performance Indicator, a measurable value that shows how effectively goals are being achieved. XOWs stand for knowledge, skills, abilities, and other characteristics that are critical for successful job performance. A labor union is a group of workers who join together to advocate for shared goals such as better wages, working conditions, or benefits. A lagging indicator is a performance metric that reflects results after an action or event has already occurred. Leadership is the ability to influence and guide individuals or groups toward achieving shared goals. Leadership development refers to programs and strategies that help individuals build the capabilities needed to lead effectively. A leading indicator is a performance metric that predicts future outcomes and helps guide decision-making. Liabilities are financial obligations or debts owed by an organization. LMA stands for the Labor Management Relations Act, a U.S. law that governs labor relations and union activity. M&A stands for mergers and acquisitions, the process by which companies combine or are purchased to grow or restructure operations. Manager development focuses on building the capabilities needed for individuals to lead people and manage resources effectively. MNC stands for Multinational Corporation, a company that operates in multiple countries. Motivation refers to the internal and external factors that drive people to take action and sustain behavior over time. Negotiation is the process by which parties seek a mutually acceptable agreement on a matter of shared interest. NLRA stands for the National Labor Relations Act, a U.S. law that protects the rights of employees to organize and bargain collectively. Offshoring is the practice of relocating business operations or production to another country to reduce costs or gain access to specialized skills. Onboarding is the process of integrating a new employee into the organization and equipping them with the tools, resources, and cultural understanding needed to succeed. Organizational effectiveness refers to how well an organization achieves its strategic goals and fulfills its mission. Organizational learning is the process by which an organization gains knowledge through experience and adapts based on that knowledge to improve future performance. Organizational values are the guiding principles and beliefs that shape behavior, decision-making, and culture within a company. Orientation is the initial introduction and training provided to new employees to help them acclimate to their role, team, and workplace environment. OSHA stands for the Occupational Safety and Health Administration, a U.S. government agency that sets and enforces workplace safety standards. OSH Act stands for the Occupational Safety and Health Act, a U.S. law that establishes the responsibility of employers to provide safe and healthful working conditions. Outsourcing is when an organization contracts a third party to perform tasks or services that were previously handled in-house. A realistic job preview gives candidates an honest, comprehensive look at a job's responsibilities and environment to help set expectations. Recruitment is the process by which an organization attracts and encourages potential candidates to apply for open positions. A regulation is a rule issued by a government agency that typically carries the force of law and must be followed by organizations. Reliability is the consistency with which a measurement tool or assessment yields the same results over time or under similar conditions. Remediation is the process of correcting or improving unacceptable actions, behaviors, or conditions. Remote work refers to work that is completed outside of a traditional office setting, often from home or another off-site location. Remuneration is the total compensation an employee receives, including wages, bonuses, benefits, and non-cash incentives. Remuneration surveys collect data on market rates for compensation and benefits to help employers remain competitive and compliant. Repatriation is the process of helping employees returning from international assignments reintegrate into their home country's workplace and culture. Restructuring involves changing an organization's structure, such as ownership, legal status, or operations, to improve efficiency or adapt to strategic shifts. Retention is the organization's ability to keep employees and reduce turnover through engagement, development, and satisfaction. Risk is any uncertainty that could affect organizational objectives, including potential threats or opportunities. Risk management is the identification, evaluation, and mitigation of risks that could impact an organization's people, operations, or objectives. ROI stands for return on investment. It compares the value gained from an initiative against the resources spent to achieve it. Selection is the process of evaluating candidates and choosing the one best suited for a particular role. Sense of belonging refers to how connected and included employees feel within their workplace community. Shared services are centralized HR or business functions, such as a help desk or self-service portal, used to streamline and improve service delivery. Six Sigma/Lean. Six Sigma is a data-driven approach to process improvement that focuses on reducing defects, Six Sigma, and increasing speed and efficiency by eliminating waste, Lean Six Sigma. Social media includes online platforms that individuals and organizations use to connect, communicate, and share information. Socialization is the process by which individuals learn the behaviors, values, and culture of a group or organization. Sourcing refers to generating a pool of qualified applicants by identifying and attracting potential candidates for job openings. Stakeholders are individuals or groups affected by an organization's decisions and activities, such as employees, customers, suppliers, and the community. Stay interviews are structured conversations held with current employees to understand what keeps them engaged and what improvements could help retain them. Strategic management involves the high-level actions and planning leaders take to move the organization toward long-term goals and success. Strategy is the overarching plan that guides an organization's decisions and actions to reach its long-term objectives. Succession planning is the proactive process of identifying and developing employees with the potential to fill key leadership roles in the future. Sustainability is the practice of using resources in ways that meet current needs while protecting future generations' ability to meet theirs. SWOT analysis stands for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. It's a tool for assessing internal and external factors that impact organizational strategy. Systems thinking is an approach to problem solving that views the organization as a complex system, recognizing how different parts influence each other. Talent management is an integrated approach to attracting, developing, and retaining employees who have the skills needed to meet current and future business goals. Totalization agreements are treaties between countries to prevent employees on international assignments from being taxed twice on Social Security contributions. Training is the structured process by which employees gain the knowledge, skills, and abilities needed to perform a specific task or job. Transformational leadership is a leadership style focused on inspiring change, innovation, and long-term results by aligning employees with a shared vision. Transparency is the degree to which an organization is open and honest about its operations, policies, and decisions. Turnover is the rate at which employees leave an organization, whether voluntarily or involuntarily. ULP stands for unfair labor practice, which is a violation of employee rights under U.S. labor relations laws. Validity refers to how accurately a measurement tool assesses what it is intended to measure. Value is the perceived usefulness or importance of something, especially in terms of what it contributes to goals or outcomes. Variance analysis is the process of comparing planned outcomes to actual results to determine differences and their causes. A vision is a future-oriented statement that defines what an organization hopes to achieve and serves as a guide for strategic direction. VP stands for Vice President, a senior leader within an organization often responsible for overseeing a division or key business area. WARN Act stands for the Worker Adjustment and Retraining Notification Act, a U.S. law requiring advance notice before large-scale layoffs or plant closures. Work/life integration is an approach that seeks harmony between professional responsibilities and personal life by aligning both in a sustainable way. Workforce planning is the strategic process of analyzing and preparing an organization's current and future talent needs. A workspace solution is any job site or task modification that enables an employee with a disability to perform essential job functions and access equal opportunity. And that's it for today's practice session. I hope these questions helped you feel a little more prepared and a lot more confident. Remember, studying for this exam isn't about being perfect. It's about building your knowledge, trusting your experience, and showing up as the HR pro you already are. If this video helped you out, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and share it with a fellow HR bestie who's studying too. You've got this, and I'll be right here cheering you on every step of the way. Also, don't forget to check the links in the description box below for a few of my favorite finds, including Upside, Discover, American Express, and Exam Edge. I only share the things I personally use and love, so be sure to take a peek before you go. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.